Okay, Instagram. So you're gonna get one video. Ah, hell, the thing paused, but I'm gonna keep going. Show must go on. So Instagram's gonna be a little late. Internet's glitchy. I'm outside. I'm gonna do some martial arts. I'm gonna do some weapons, and I'm gonna do this because the sky's looking kind of funky. So, without further ado, we'll start with the practice kamas. They're made out of wood. The do's and don'ts of fighting. Real kamas are sharp, so what I just did would have probably cut my wrist. Or worse, probably would have decapitated me. In a real fight, you're not going to have these unless, like, you went through a time warp and fell into ancient China and somehow or way, some magical being put these kamas in your hand. But if you do happen to do that, you happen to get into a fight, you're not going to do this. Because that's going to happen. You're not going to do this. Again. Because that's going to happen. And you're definitely not going to do this. See how that works? No, I'm not dropping them on purpose. I'm just out of practice. So, watch and learn. Don't do that. Real kamas will decapitate your hands. Now, we're going to go through your blocks. So, in case you haven't forgotten, high, low, high, low. Same thing like if you were horse fist. Block, block. So, these are just your arms now. So, boom, boom. Now, boom. Now your strikes. 1, 2, block, strike, block, strike. So, your block is coming to something for there. Your strike is going, so it's going to go across the gut. It's 9 times out of 10. That's what you should be doing, unless the person that taught me was incorrect. Slice, slice, and if you just seen me do that, that's not what you're going to do, because in real combat, the second your hand comes off this weapon, it's the second your life probably will come to an end. Block, 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 strike, block, boom. Front kick. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get into a fight. So, boom. Got that. Try the other side. Boom, boom. Alright. That's fun for movies. Don't try that shit in real life. Uh-oh. That's not good. My short sticks have magically disappeared. There you are. And they're a little wet. So, same thing with short sticks. With chobos. Same block, 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 block. Your blocks are also strikes, by the way. That's a block and a strike. It's a block and a strike because you're batting it away, but if you hold the weapon right, you can also strike your opponent. So, boom. You know, holding it wrong, that'll be more of a block. So, you have a variety of blocks with short sticks. So, you have the same thing you just do with the kamas. Here. Here. Those are your strikes. Bit like a dance. Don't do that. Now, block, poke, block, poke, block, 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 low blocks, X block, kick, kick. You get the gist. And the reason why you have to do it that way is because that's probably the exact way that you were in that position to begin with. Now, there's downsides to weapons. Alright? One, the first and most important downside to having a weapon is that if someone's better with this and they've been training longer than you, they're going to take the damn thing from you. Or if you get out there and you start doing this shit, there you go. They didn't even have to give you a real demo. It just happened on its own. You never whirl your weapons in a fight. You can whirl them in the movies, if you can keep your hand on them. Yeah. That's about the only whirling you should probably do. Watch carefully. This, probably not so much. This, These are defenses and attacks. But this, that's the only rolling you should do. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. See, I didn't hit him this time. I was doing it correctly. Now if I'm blocking, I have an X block low, which I can bat to the side and go this way because it's closer, or go this way because it's closer, because I blocked and I had to make a choice. Now, truth be told, the right hand was closer. So if I block and bat it, this one's there. Alright? Now, whether you choose to use karate or kung fu on that, that's kind of on you. Or, this is what you're good at that. Block, bat, kick. Block, bat it, kick. Now, utilize your feet. Now, let's go with the practice samurai sword. Ah, crap. Okay. So for those who practice jiu-jitsu or judo or aikido, you will learn the sword form. Show you that from the side. Okay? Here, your blocks. Now, how would you implicate your feet? So, block, boom, block, block, thrust, slice, block, kick, kick, slice. Now, everybody's taught differently when it comes to martial arts. Understand that. Oh, I thought somebody was waving is actually a shadow. Sorry. You're not going to do this in a fight. Maybe at a tournament, like where it's like weapons demo only. You're not going to release a real sword. That shit there, not an option. Now, I will say, if you're southpaw, you know, practice with both. Because in the ancient times, if you got your arm cut off, you had another arm. Now some soldiers had the long sword, this is longer than this one, and this sword, and some even had the third sword where they had a tanto. So, it doesn't hurt to know a little bit about your Japanese history before you get involved in swinging swords. Block, 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 block. And the thing with being a samurai is your honor and your bushido is everything. So you don't need this. I'm not saying that they didn't use it. I'm just saying in real life, do you really think someone's going to give you the time to do this? And what's the chances of you not cutting your own ass to pieces? Alright, let's get on with the lightsaber thing now. So, now for fun, let's see what happens if I kill some of this light. Make it a little more thrilling. Maybe I'll kill all the light. Now, as for lightsabers, I am completely novice or mediocre. But as for martial arts, I'm the king. But the thing you understand about martial arts versus the lightsaber. You see a lot of sword flaring in the Star Wars stuff, but you rarely see them use their feet. And then there's General Grievous, who has 4 of these things. Ow. It's another reason why I don't like freaking swords. I am Goltar and the Golden Lance. God, I'm old. I tried this before, it didn't work. Whew. Couldn't hold it. Thanks for watching.